Sister Wives. Meri Brown writes a special song to roast Kody for insulting her friends. Never Gonna Ditch, and Meri Brown slams TLC for keeping her under the dark and hiding Kody's vicious comments. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister Wives. Meri Brown writes a special song to roast Kody for insulting her friends. Never Gonna Ditch, and Meri Brown slams TLC for keeping her under the dark and hiding Kody's vicious comments. Sister Wives star Meri Brown isn't ready to calm down after Kody's insulting behavior. She has found an epic way to grill her ex-husband for insulting her friends. The TLC star turned into a singer and lyricist with her best friend, Jenn Sullivan, for the special purpose. Meri likes to surprise her audience with her creativity and intelligence. She often amazes her followers with her mind-blowing ideas. However, fans have never imagined to see this side of the celebrity. Meri has been pretty upset with the network for keeping her in the dark about Kody's comments. She learned about his nasty comments about her friend only after the filming of Tell All. Hence, she has found the perfect way to even things out with her former partner. How did she roast him? Sister Wives star Meri Brown has surprised the audience with her changed attitude in season 19. She has realized her worth and took steps to protect her mental peace in the latest season. The TLC star has been taking major steps to move on in life. Meri has also not given up on the idea of marriage and relationships. Recently, she discussed her dating life with Parade magazine. Hence, the Utah native shared the qualities she looked for in her man. Meri admitted looking for someone who could treat her with kindness and respect. She also wanted a man taller than her. Fans quickly noted that she was taking a dig at Kody's height, who is only 4 inches taller than her while discussing her ideal partner. Sister Wives. Meri takes a hilarious jab at Kody for insulting her friends. Sister Wives star Meri Brown doesn't want to ignore Kody's insult to her friends. The latter shared his views on his ex's dating life. He felt that the Utah native should ditch her friends first if she wanted to date again and called them B*TCHES. However, Meri didn't get the chance to confront him on the show for insulting her friends. Hence, she decided to grill him on social media. Recently, the TLC star joined hands with her bestie, Jenn Sullivan, to even things out. Meri and Jenn rocked customized sweatshirts that read, "Never Gonna Ditch, that B*TCH." The former wrote, "Bitchcraft, the art of pissing people off while smiling sweetly" in the captions. Later she also came up with a whole new song and promised her fans that things would get salty. Meri and Jenn uploaded their new song, Salty Birches. They took their creativity to the next level to give a direct message to Kody. Fans enjoyed the song a lot and praised Meri and Jenn for their excellent idea. One fan said, "Jenn is the friend Meri deserves." Another user praised Meri for ditching the right one instead of her friends. Moreover, a different user noted, "Haha, I think you just started your new fashion line." Fans also wondered how mad Kody must be after Meri's epic response. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has accused TLC of not telling her about Kody's comments until the filming of Tell All. She took the steps after the production team kept her in the dark. The reality TV star isn't letting anyone trash talk about her BFF, Jenn Sullivan. Meri has come up with an epic response to Kody for insulting her best friend. Meri has dedicated a hilarious song to grill her ex for his mean comments. She didn't get the chance to hit back at her ex on the Tell All. Hence, the reality TV star found an excellent way to respond to comments against her BFF. Meri has made a series of posts with Jenn to roast her former partner. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has gotten on Meri Brown's last nerves in the latest episode. He insulted her best friend, Jenn Sullivan, with a mean comment. The TLC star suggested to his ex that she should ditch her best friend first if she wanted to date anyone and called her ABCH. Hence, Meri and Jenn came up with an excellent idea to roast the TLC star. Meri rocked a customized t-shirt that read, "Never Gonna Ditch," and her friend wore a t-shirt that read, "That B*TCH." They posed happily in their t-shirts and called it B*TCH Craft. Later, the duo uploaded a hilarious song, Salty Birches, to respond to Kody's negativity. Surprisingly, Jenn has a reply for Meri's ex in the end and states, "Hey Kody, F***CKU. Fans love the duo and praise their creativity level. Sister Wives. Meri upset with TLC for keeping her in the dark." Sister Wives star Meri Brown has received so much praise from the audience for her hilarious jab at Kody Brown. She was unaware of everything her ex said about her best friend on the show. Hence, the TLC star took the opportunity to even things out. Recently, a Redditor discussed Meri's reaction to learning her ex's comments about her best friend. The op wrote, "Just heard on her Instagram live, production did not tell her about Kody's comments until way after the tell-all was filmed. Meri had to respond, because she felt it would made her feel bad to let it slide." Fans slammed the production team for the way they didn't confront Kody for his actions and behavior. They couldn't understand why the host was so easy on him and Robyn. One fan said, "These ladies don't really get much chance to respond to his outrageous statements in general and about themselves in specific." Another user felt sad for Meri to see someone verbally abuse her best friend on TV. They were happy the TLC star didn't let it slide and shot back. Moreover, a different user was disappointed to watch another tell-all without any hard questions for Kody and Robyn. Since leaving Flagstaff for good, Meri Brown has heavily relied on her friends to help her move forward in life. Fans met her best friend Jenn several seasons ago. But this year, Sister Wives viewers have enjoyed getting to know Meri's other friends too. However, Kody Brown seems wildly unimpressed by his ex-wife's new friend group. In fact, he even called them B***TCHES during Sunday night's new episode. He even insisted that Meri would never find true love until she ditched them. Meri and Jenn saw the episode and felt understandably angry. However, they're not sitting idly by. See how Sister Wives fans are reacting to the pair's rampage against Kody Brown. Sister Wives fans brace themselves for the big fallout. For quite some time, Sister Wives fans suspected there was quite a bit Meri Brown wouldn't publicly share. Even though Kody treated her horrendously for years, she seemed content to play nicely in the public eye. Kody massively miscalculated by attacking Jenn, one Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit. Meri might have been willing to take his abuse toward herself for 10+ years, but her most defining characteristic is her loyalty toward those she loves. Publicly attacking Jenn or Leon were the only two things that could make the gloves come off, the op continued. You'd think he'd realize that, given the time that she was like, "I don't give a sh**t what you think. My child asked me to go to this march so I'm f***ing going. I think we're about to see a whole lot of tea get spilled, and Kody has no one to blame but himself." Other Redditors overwhelmingly agreed Kody vastly underestimated the power of Jenn and Meri's friendship. Jenn has helped Meri find her voice and they won't let Kody continue insulting them, viewers added. Remember, like 5 episodes back, when he said Meri has been nothing but kind about the divorce so he's never gonna slander her. Again, Kody thinks he has Meri locked down forever. I can see why he would think that. But, he did miscalculate. I am 100% here for all the tea. I know it is wrong but I love watching him spiral down. He also made a huge mistake when it comes to the viewers too. Even people who don't love Meri can appreciate what her friends, especially Jenn, bring to Meri's life and the show itself. Kody's just added one more reason to the giant pile of reasons for viewers to dislike and distrust him. This episode really confirmed for me that he kept all the wives around for the income. Meri Brown and her best friend Jenn have been keeping up with Sister Wives season 19. And they aren't at all pleased with what Kody had to say during Sunday night's episode. In a confessional, Kody spoke poorly of Meri's friend group. He suggested that she ditch those B***TCHES if she ever wants to find true love. Immediately after, the women spoke out against Kody's negative views. Now, they have new sweatshirts and plan to start a new Instagram channel to campaign against him. Sister Wives stars Meri and Jenn throw shade at Kody online. For years prior to the triple divorce, Meri Brown expressed how lonely she was on camera. She discussed feeling neglected by Kody and lacking any sort of friendship with her sister wives. Many viewers weren't surprised when the catfish scandal eventually emerged. Meri just wanted companionship. Now that she has a found family in Utah, Meri has no plans on letting them go. After Kody's major diss on Sunday night, she and Jenn had custom sweatshirts made. And they also have an important message to send. Bitchcraft, the art of pissing people off while smiling sweetly at just Reyality #SaltyBirches, Meri posted on Instagram. She attached several photos of herself and Jenn beaming at the camera, wearing matching red hoodies. Meri's sweatshirt reads, "Never gonna ditch," while Jenn says, "The bitch." Sister Wives viewers love the post, agreeing Meri made the right decision. They left comments, including, "You ditched the right one. I was shocked that he would say something that derogatory about women while knowing he was being filmed. Even if he thought it, he should have had enough restraint not to say it while being filmed. As a son, husband and father to many girls, he should have more respect for women in the manner in which he speaks. He's just mad at her because she says the truth. He's just jealous that you have loved ones close to you that aren't him, honestly." Quote, viewers feel proud of Meri and Jenn's post. Overall, Sister Wives fans think Kody Brown made a massive mistake when he decided to target Meri's friends. Kody massively miscalculated by attacking Jenn, a viewer posted on Reddit. Meri might have been willing to take his abuse toward herself for 10+ years, but her most defining characteristic is her loyalty toward those she loves. Other viewers readily agreed. Meri has let Kody walk all over her for years, but she feels that he crossed a line in his confessional this week. Sister Wives star Christine Brown moves way too fast for some folks, but it looks like she put a safeguard in place just in case. Today this engaged TLC celeb spends her time making plans for a quick wedding from the new home they already share. Is Christine Brown from Sister Wives losing her eyesight? Is she going blind? Check out the latest shenanigans from Kody Brown's ex-wife. Sister Wives star Christine Brown moves way too fast for some folks, but it looks like she put a safeguard in place just in case. Today this engaged TLC celeb spends her time making plans for a quick wedding from the new home they already share. They purchased this place together after only 4 months of dating, but it looks like this ex-wife of Kody Brown didn't close all the doors of her single life. A new report indicates she did something that some fans consider smart. Sister Wives, new house, engagement, living together and fast-track wedding for Christine Brown. Christine Brown seems like the epitome of someone moving way too fast, or so many fans and some of her Sister Wives family members expressed today. She's engaged to Devid and is already living in a brand new home that they purchased together. Her Friday night online get-together spawns the same comments each week. The concerned fans ask if she is inebriated because of the way Meri acts. Sister Wives, Meri Brown can't be inebriated week after week. Meri Brown does a segment called Friday with Friends on social media almost every week. Her best friend, Jenn Sullivan, joins her. The two pride themselves in talking about nothing with substance. Then they take questions from her Sister Wives fans. But they won't answer questions about the TLC series or about any of the family members that appear on that show. So, if you tune into Sister Wives hoping to get some scoop on Kody Brown or Robyn Brown, forget it. That's not going to happen, and Meri Brown says this each week as a type of disclaimer before they start their chat. So, she and Jenn laugh and giggle as they talk about some of the oddest things. Yet, they are still quite entertaining. Why can't Meri have a drinking problem as fans suspect? If you ever tuned in to see this online chat session with Meri and Jenn, then you've at least smiled while watching. You have to notice that Jenn is a breath of fresh air and people seem to love her. The people who follow her best friend, the Sister Wives celeb, also like how protective and kind that Jenn is to her friend. When Meri Brown's mom passed away, besides living with the pain and sadness of her loss, she had no one to run her bed and breakfast business. Running the B&B is what her mom did. So, Jenn stepped up to the plate to help her buddy. This makes her a good friend in the eyes of many fans. But, Jenn is right there with Meri as she slurs her words and repeats herself often. So, even if the former first wife of Kody Brown tended to be under the influence too often, fans don't think Jenn would ignore this problem. Sister Wives. Publicity ahead of Season 18. TLC is now filming Season 18 of the Brown family's popular series. So this leads some fans to believe what you see from Meri Brown could be nothing more than publicity-seeking behavior. Almost every week a slew of Sister Wives fans comment on how she appears drunk on the screen. They've even made comments to Meri, who doesn't confirm or deny this. Although much like her messages online, she tends to be cryptic at times when answering those questions. She's known to say something odd when answering these questions. She said something like some people get high on drinking while others get high on happiness. So, she alluded to being high on happiness. This week Meri seemed to have fans even more concerned when she banged on the table so hard that the camera jumped. So, after watching this couple's friendship, you might agree with the fans who suggest Jenn would never ignore a drinking problem if Meri had one. She'd likely get her buddy some professional help. Even if Meri is only high on happiness, this behavior grabs the fans' attention each week. So, now with the new season filming, some fans wonder if she does this on purpose. They say any publicity is good publicity. So, maybe that's what's going on with this reality star ahead of Sister Wives Season 18. If so, it looks like it's working as she's got her followers talking. Plus, there's usually something about Meri from the TLC show in the headlines immediately following a Friday with Friends video. So, if it's exposure she wants, she's getting it for sure. Sister Wives star Kody Brown may have 18 kids. But they are no longer the little children who the fans first met when the TLC show originally rolled out. No, the majority of his offspring are either adults or on the cusp of young adulthood. As the kids grew into these adults, many developed their own public voices about their family affairs. Especially when it came to their father. Sister Wives. Mudslinging at Kody Brown continues. A few of Kody Brown's kids shared that they felt slighted by their father. There were several reasons why. One was because he was always with Robyn Brown and her kids. But even Christine Brown said that he spent more time with his youngest wife and her children. Kody's third wife talked about the pain this caused her children. In fact, one of the reasons among many that she decided to leave the Sister Wives patriarch was because of his lack of attention to her kids. Plus, as his wife, she felt that he lacked attention when it came to her as well. But Gwendlyn Brown, Christine, and Kody's 21-year-old daughter became very vocal on the shortcomings of Kody's daddy duties. In her latest critique of a Sister Wives episode, she spells it out. Kody created a stereotypical mother out of Christine Brown. Gwen said her father lacked in parenting. So, this caused Christine to pick up the slack. Gwendlyn said that while growing up Christine took on the form of a stereotypical mom. Plus she's fast-tracking a wedding to the man she calls her soulmate. While this sounds wonderful, there's one piece missing, that's causing all the concerns. These two supposedly only dated 4 months before making all these moves. Even with some of her Sister Wives family members voicing their opinion that they worry about how fast she's moved, nothing seems to sway her from this rapid speed. That's because Christine is adamant that Devid is the one for her. So, she's cementing her life with him as soon as she can put a wedding together. But despite her desire to waste no time to become Devid's wife, it looks like she may have silently taken stock of her what-ifs. Such as, what if this doesn't work out, where is she going to live? Home can be here or there for Christine. When Christine moved to Utah she purchased a home worth almost $1 million for her and Truely Brown to live in. So, it was safe to say she was financially set enough to take care of herself and her daughter. But now with buying a new home with Devid Woolley, she doesn't need that home anymore. So, some Sister Wives fans surmised she'd put her house on the market since she already vacated it. Plus, it looks like she's sure enough about this relationship to become Mrs. Devid Woolley in no time at all. But instead, Christine put her house up for rent. So, it looks like she intends on remaining the owner of that property for a while longer. Sister Wives. Bride makes her own prenup. The house that Christine lived in when first moving to Utah as a single mom is located in Salt Lake City. Her new home, which she purchased with Devid Woolley, is located in Lehi, Utah. If Lehi sounds familiar to some Sister Wives fans, it should. That is the first house that Kody Brown and his sister wives' family occupied when the series first hit the screen. It is also the house that gave Christine the label of basement wife. But getting back to her plans today, it looks like she's settling in just fine to domestic life with Devid. A fan captured the trio on a shopping trip recently, in the post above. But it still looks as if she found a way to make her own silent prenup just in case. By keeping the Salt Lake City property, which is in her name only, she has a ready-made start over if she ever needs one again. Of course, she probably wouldn't describe it that way. But if you think about it, she did leave the door open for somewhere to live if ever she needs one. So, keep an eye out for all the trials and tribulations of Christine as the new season captures Devid's proposal. That's not all. Reports indicate that Christine Brown's quickie wedding becomes part of this TLC series as well. Sister Wives star Kody Brown spun a great story about his family fleeing Utah by slithering away without a soul knowing where they were going. He feared for his arrest, and if that happened, there'd be no one to take care of his family. Well, that was his tale in a nutshell. Plus this seemed the way it played out on their TLC show. But little kids have big ears. So, once they grow up, they often share their childhood memories, especially the ones best left buried. Sister Wives. Kody Brown's fear factor drove the bus. Kody Brown quietly gathered his family and directed them into various vehicles to cart them off to Vegas. Back then, it looked as if the family fleeing caused much duress. This all started when Kody's Sister Wives series caught the attention of local law enforcement. Back then he could be imprisoned for having more than one wife in Utah. So they fled to Sin City, which wasn't the ideal city for raising kids. But it also was a city that wouldn't bother the polygamous husband and his 4 wives. Kody suggested at the time they didn't have to worry about his arrest in Vegas for loving more than one woman. So, the story Kody Brown told was that of a very quiet move for him, 4 wives, and over a dozen kids. The older kids knew about the move just days before it happened. But they couldn't take the chance that the younger sister wives' kids would keep it quiet. So, they were kept unaware of it until the last minute. This way they wouldn't tell their friends, their teachers, or neighbors. Back then the wives said they didn't even let the schools know that their kids were leaving. Gwendlyn Brown remembers it a bit differently. When a fan questioned Gwendlyn Brown online about that move to Vegas, she said she could remember the cops coming to the house. The officers told the family that they had to get out of there, or they'd be arresting Kody Brown, which is what Gwen recalls. So, it seems like the cops did show up but with warnings. From what Kody's daughter said, she remembers them clearly at the door. She said the police officers told her that they had to leave, or they would take your dad to prison. This was during the time Christine Brown called herself the basement wife. So, this move for her meant she was no longer the cellar dweller. If anything, that had to scare Gwen, who was just a youngster back then. But Sister Wives veteran fans can remember the rapid move with everyone's nerves seemingly on edge during that season. But it seems Kody Brown did get a warning from officers, which likely prompted the quick move. Sister Wives. Cops at the door warning Kody. It sounds like the police warned the family before making their final visit with handcuffs out to cart Kody off. Today in Utah it's no longer a crime punishable by prison. Back in 2011, it was knocked down to an infraction. So, it looks like the Sister Wives patriarch heeded that warning and skirted an arrest. But of all places to move a family full of children, Vegas. A few fans asked Kody's daughter why of all places did her 4 moms and dad pick Sin City as their new home. She pondered that question and seemed to agree it wasn't the ideal spot, especially for their strict religious beliefs. But then said she credits the move to Vegas for her vocal personality today. She doesn't think she would have the same personality if they moved out to the boonies in Wyoming instead. So, it sounds as if Kody really didn't outsmart the cops by shoving off so quickly from their home in Utah. Instead, it looks as if he was scared off, which is what Gwen confirms. They left Utah without much choice of being able to stay, she told the fans from their TLC show. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown just posted a pic that shows why she's a fan favorite from the TLC series. This lady doesn't seem to sweat the small stuff and her followers love her for that. Her latest post offers even more evidence of this. Sister wives. Janelle Brown practices live and let live. Rumors swirl about Janelle Brown not supporting her friend, Christine Brown, in her fast track love affair turning into a quickie marriage. But no one has heard anything from Janelle herself. Most die-hard Sister Wives fans believe this is unlike her. She wouldn't spread her concerns in public. If she had any at all, she'd likely bring them up with her previous co-wife. Fans suggest she'd keep it private. Even if she worried about Christine Brown jumping in too fast, she wouldn't embarrass her co-star from Sister Wives. Janelle is that live and let live person who never seems to judge, or at least she doesn't voice it. When it comes to herself, Janelle doesn't sugarcoat a thing. She's not hiding the fact that she's an ordinary mom. She also makes no secret that she's frugal, unlike her ex-husband. Nothing but the real Janelle. Janelle Brown does things like many of the regular folks out there. Her financial gain from the Sister Wives series doesn't seem to urge her to go big with an elaborate home and furnishings. You won't see her wearing a party dress while cooking breakfast. You also won't see her cook on a stove that you'd find in a luxury home. It seems she's happy with just the basics. If she wasn't, she would have never attempted to spend the summer in an RV without modern amenities installed. While she's been there and done it camping style, she doesn't need much more than what that RV had to offer. Plus, Janelle doesn't dress things up when she posts something online. If you look in the background of some of her photos, you'll see piles of stuff on her kitchen counters. You might spot stuff on the floor that she didn't get around to picking up yet. So, when she cooks, her focus is on the food as she posts photos for her fans to see. But the fans noticed something else about her latest cooking extravaganza, and they just love her for it. Sister Wives. Nothing a little elbow grease can't fix. Janelle Brown concentrated on her delectable delight in a frying pan on her stove. She captured this in an Instagram story for her fans. She was quite aware that while the blueberry pancakes looked scrumptious, her stove needed a good cleaning. While Janelle apologized for her dirty stove, she also threw in a disclaimer. She said she was sorry for the untidiness of the stove but added, "Real life over here." Meaning at her home. While some cooks might be a bit embarrassed, you have to love Janelle. To her, this stovetop is real life, and that's it. Instead of fans jumping at the chance to point out that the stove needed cleaning, they jumped on something else. It's like Janelle Brown stirred up some kitchen confessions from all over the world. Her followers praised her for her down-to-earth demeanor and some even confessed that her stovetop looked sparkling compared to theirs. So, there you have it. It's amazing how a woman with a dirty stove can manage to bring people together. Some even confessed they too were lacking in the housework department. But with all said and done, those pancakes looked delicious. They were prepared and cooked by Janelle Brown, that famous mom from TLC. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.